Here. I see that we have some people with the bunny ears of Sarah Marie. We have some with the tiara. And we have some over there, I see, with the bizarre hairdo of Gordon. I've just realised that's natural, isn't it? Sorry. Now, we have got some very special people up on the stage here with us. We have lived and breathed the show for 2 weeks. These people have lived and breathed the show as well because they are, of course, the family, the friends and the flatmates up there. Now, of course, what these people are going to find is that one or two of them are going to have to offer some support to the evictee. Should that person be Andy, of course, she'll be wanting all of them. For support, of course. Now, I am going to ask something of you, and you must be very quiet, because what we're going to do now is cross live to the house. And they do not know you are here. Oh, no. I know it'll be hard, but try, all right? Just try. Shush, zip the lips up. Do not speak at all while I am talking to the house, or you will be evicted, all right? Hello in the house, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Hi there. I just wanted to have a quick word there with you guys. Sarah Marie, how are you feeling?
I'm cool, babe.
You're feeling good? You
Yeah,
seem
I'm
to be very well grounded. You're coping fine, are you?
I'm very well, what, sorry?
Grounded.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm all right.
All right. What about you there, Andy? Are you nervous?
I'm ready to get out there and party!
Are you ready to party? And what about you, Gordon? I did think all the stress would make your hairdo go a little bit limp.
Yeah, well, it hasn't, but, no, I mean, you know, it's just a bit of anxiety because everyone's dressed up and looking good, probably, so... But apart from that, not really.
You're looking good yourself, don't worry,
well,
Gordon. Now, have you had your say? Who do you want out? The numbers to call, should you be wanting to, let's just check when the lines are closing in 15 minutes. So you've got to hit the phones now. Now, to send Sarah Marie home, call 1902 555 010. Saying goodbye to Gordon, call 1902 555 011. And to send Andy Outski, vote for her eviction on 1902 555 012. Now, contestant fan clubs have sprung up across Australia, and Big Brother parties are pumping. But nobody's campaigning harder than the friends and colleagues of the three whose heads are on the chopping block tonight. In Perth, right now, Sarah Marie's workmates and friends are at the Dollhouse Gentlemen's Club. Hello, girls, how are you?
Hi, thanks.
You're looking fabulous.
Thank you.
May I just ask what the customers are doing at this moment, or are they watching Big Brother as well?
They're watching Big Brother.
Are they? How are you all feeling? Are you nervous for Sarah Marie?
Yes. A bit, a little bit.
Is life the same without her noisy self at work?
No, really not.
How do you think she'll cope if she gets evicted tonight?
She'll come back and party with us.
Will she? It'll be an experience and she'll move on.
Definitely.
All right, anything special you want to say to her?
We'll welcome her back with open arms.
And we miss her heaps.
And
We're
she's
going to be a star no matter what.
And you realise, should she not be evicted, she might go on to win.
Who is we talking about? She'll take us all to Bali.
She's going to take us all to Bali.
Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Well, we're getting very close to eviction time now, so stay with us. We'll be back after the break. Let's hear who you want to stay. Who want to stay?
Teeny weeny perky.
Anything she's been doing, it's getting excited, don't you think?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, well, look at the grin on your face.
3 days into it and hormones kicked in, that's for sure.
Oh, well, thanks for the details. We really needed those. And what about you, Jason? It's quite relaxing not having Gordon in your flat at the moment, isn't it?
It's a little bit quiet, but it's not as much fun.
Isn't it? He's a huge bloke and that hairdo does take up a lot of space.
Yeah, he certainly is.
But you're coping, you're looking forward to him coming out, or will he be devastated?
I think he'll be a bit disappointed, but I mean, he's had a lot of fun up until now, so I think that's the way I have a look at it. But
Have you looked and thought, geez, that's a bit embarrassing, Gordon? I don't know why you did that.
not at all, no. He's not shy.
No, well, we know that.
He's loving
one.
every second of it.
Yes. Well, earlier this afternoon, Big Brother asked all 3 housemates nominated for eviction to pack their bags in preparation. And that's when the reality of eviction really hit home.
Andy, Sarah Marie and Gordon to the diary room, please. First of all, I'm going to ask you to pack your bags, all 3 of you, and I'd like you to be ready to leave. You have about 20 seconds in which to say fond farewells after you've been announced, so if there's anything else you want to say it beforehand. I'd also like you, when you're packing your bag now, to choose what we're calling a legacy item. Something from your time in the house that you can bring out to be auctioned for charity.
Yeah. I'm going to take Mr. Blue Dolphin and auction it off.
What time did they say?
I could leave my bather top, give away my bather top.
Eh?
Here with me now is our Big Brother psychologist, Dr. Bob Montgomery, who is head of psychology at Bond University. Welcome.
Thanks, Gretel.
Now, can you tell me why these 3 have been nominated for eviction?
2, I think, if you've been watching them carefully in the group situations, have really been grating a bit on the others. The 3rd one, I'm not so sure. I wonder if she's really shown her colours a bit late.
Which is the 3rd one you're talking
Sarah Marie.
about? You think she hasn't shown her colours yet?
I think she started to, but maybe a bit late for the house vote.
Can you tell me, what is this grooming thing, this plucking and picking? And I mean, I thought that was disgusting, but now it seems to be quite fashionable. Is that what's happened?
It's not unusual in both humans and our close relatives. It usually means we trust each other, we're close to each other. It's also a way of showing social dominance. If I'm dominant, you'll groom me, and that's how you show that I'm in charge. I think in the house there's a lot of pressure also to bond, to show that you're a member of the group, and it might have accelerated that by about 6 months.
So it's sort of like pick pressure.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about the 4 in the house who did not receive any nominations.
Right.
They were all boys.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, Todd, how would you describe him?
Todd's your atmosphere man, isn't he? He's creating a pleasant atmosphere. Remember, you've got 2 juggling motivations here. I want to be popular enough for the group to keep me in, but not so popular that someone here who's playing a strategic game wants to be shot at dawn. So Todd sort of blends in nicely, creates that nice atmosphere.
All right, well, let's have a look at Bongo Todd.
Get out of here, we've got so much explaining to do.
I could have been a contender.
Well done.
Let go and let your guide help you.
And the thing is, though, I really believe that I've done this. Yes, I'm in love with my chick that I've got. I think that, I'd say she's probably my first love. I've thought I've been in love before, and maybe I have, but this one I'm sure that I am.
Have we got any Todd fans here? And do you think that without his dreads, he's less of a man? I understand he smells a little less now that he's chopped his hair off. Let's have a look at Johnny. What do you think about Johnny? Mr. Nice Guy.
Exactly. And who would want to lose someone that nice? You've got to ask yourself, if I had to be locked up in a house, and I think they're only just realising that this is a really comfortable prison, but if you had to be locked up in a prison for up to 3 months, who would you like to have around? Oh, Johnny's so nice and so caring.
Well, I think of him as the perfect wife, myself.
And he may well think of himself in the same way.
Yep. All right, well, let's have a look at Johnny's behaviour.
Yo. Johnny's in the house, the big brother house. We 12 has come as one to have some fun. And breathe deep down into the solar plexus. Oh dear. God, don't worry.
Ah!
We should make toffee apples.
That's so not gay.
Because I can't bear it. I feel like I'm living in a pigsty now.
And what about Peter? What is he doing? Bed hopping like a monkey.
Okay, you must know some funny monkeys, but I reckon Peter's again responding to that accelerated process. This is like your life being condensed down really fast, and he might have taken in the outside world a bit longer, but of course he's making himself very popular with some people in the house.
Yes, I think it's called Catholic boarding school syndrome. Yes.
Or overcoming it, yes.
Yes. Well, let's have a look at Peter's behaviour.
I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff, but
No.
you know.
What do you mean?
Because he's making love to everybody.
Who's that? Finish him. You might use the axe for that one. Just because you got a longer handle, you can stand further away. These things will happen.
So,
Thanks, Darwin. Thanks, sweetie. Got a good one. Yeah.
yeah, you scored. Good on you.
Something had to go with these. Oh.
Hey, you are good for something.
I really understand gum trees.
Okay, this is Blair's piece.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Blair's going to be like the idol, like the teeny bopper fan club. Don't you reckon? Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, ruined himself.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Sweetie.
Oh, yeah. Oh. No. That's terrible. I could be elected president.
And the last one we saw there was Blair. What is your opinion of the beautiful and very popular Blair?
Right. At the risk of getting a cold dinner when I go home, Blair's like my wife.
Oh, really?
She was the
What, 20
baby
years
of her family. Exactly, she was the baby of her family, the fourth of 4 children. And when I watch her in the context of her family, they all look after her, they all care for her, and I think that's what's happening in the house. This is the baby brother. Now, in time, of course, you'll remember how irritating your baby brother can get, but at this stage, I think they're looking after him nicely.
And how irritating is your wife?
Not for a year's worth of...
After the break, the news we have been hanging on. Who's going to go? I reckon it's tense in that house right now.
Certainly delightful.
Can I ask, have you all said your goodbyes just in case?
Yeah.
Do you
Not
think?
really. No, we didn't.
Andy, we don't think, not your definition of a goodbye. I don't think.
So underestimate me, Gretel.
I don't think I do, Andy. I'm a big fan. Okay, well, it is time for us to find out who will be the first evictee from the Big Brother house. Thank you. Andy, it's time to go.
Have fun.
I'll see you guys back on the party on the last day.
Baby.
Love you, baby. Let me get my stolly. Hang on, my stolly.
Come on. Should we carry it?
Gotta get Ben.
Which one's yours, Andy? You got it?
The one with the whip on it.
Andy, you have 20 seconds.
Okay, Ben.
19.
Yeah.
18.
Shoulders.
17.
All right, here we go. Ready?
16.
We have made
15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Where am I? Oh God. I don't believe this. Oh God. Do I get to drive it? In the back? Bye guys! Love you all! Be watching you! Oh gosh. My mic's still on? Yeah. I thought I was going to be the first one on. I was so happy to be in the house for 2 weeks, and I had a great time. But I think I was starting to get bored. And bye. I'm going to miss everyone. I'll probably be watching them heaps. And I'm ready for all the extra stuff that's going to happen now, and I think it's going to be so much fun. So many things that I'm going to be doing.
It's a long,
and
lonely road back from that house. But stick around because Andy will be joining us here on stage after the break. Hello.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
Hello.
No, you don't have to look up your back. You're a star. Somebody will carry the bag for you.
Okay.
Look at you. We can get you a drink on stage.
All right.
Feeling all right?
Okay. I'm good.
Okay, in we go. arms down.
Okay.
Well, Andy, I know you're a dominatrix, but was that really necessary to trip me over as we came down the hall?
I didn't trip you over.
How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. At the end of the day today, I felt that it was going to be all right if I left today, and I was kind of wanting to leave today because I kind of wanted to see what this was all about, and I was so excited.
Now, of course, you would have a couple of disappointments, or maybe, what, 6 disappointments? There were 6 blokes. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It is. Now, tell me, one of your. Now, well, actually, the first thing I should say is that this program is PG, which means we can't talk about sex. So, thanks very much for the interview.
Okay.
And it's been, yeah. Are you disappointed? One of your said goals was to enjoy the company of others whilst in the house. How did that go?
I think I enjoyed everybody's company, but in a very PG sort of way. Everyone in the house was basically trying to, they always said, keep it G, you know, and it was just kind of disappointing, you know, because who cares if there's cameras around? You should still be yourself, and I'm sure you'd be doing crazy stuff if there weren't cameras around.
We had 272,000 people vote, which is unbelievable. 272,000. Now, we're just going to have a look at the tally.
Okay.
Here they are on the screen. Okay, we had 40% Sarah Marie, 16% Gordon, and 44% Andy. Would you like to know who it was in the house that nominated you? Shall we have a look at that?
Sure, why not? Okay. I think I know already, but...
Who do you suspect?
I suspected, I suspected Shauna. I suspected Blair. And I suspected Lisa, but I might be wrong. I don't know.
All right, can we cut to that and see what happened in the house with the nominations?
The second person I'll nominate will be Andy, and the reason I'm nominating Andy is because I guess she's a little bit different from everybody else in the rest of the group, which is also a good thing, but that's the only people I could think of.
And I think Andy for 1.
So for the 2 points, I have to say probably Andy, because I just don't, not that I don't get her, but she's quite different from me, I guess. That's all I can think of.
2 points for Andy, and that's only because she's probably one of the people I've spent less time with, that I've not clicked with as much.
Andy, I think I'll give it to her. Just because I can't choose anyone else, and she just seems to be, as again, we've only been here 5 days, she's just the loudest and a little pushier than the rest.
And 1 for Andy, I guess the same reason, just someone that I haven't spoken to a great deal and haven't clicked with, so I'll leave it at that.
I'd have to say Andy, just for she's just someone who gets on my nerves. I don't know what it is about her, but someone I just can't seem to get along with very well, and yeah, that's about it.
number of people who love you. Triple M started a Save Andy campaign. So let's have a look at that. Oh my God. Oh, okay, we're just going to have a look at it. Where is it? They had so many people ringing, people loving you for your flamboyancy and your naturalness. How do you feel about finding out they're the people who nominated you?
I'm a bit shocked about Johnny because I was very, very close to him, and I thought that we had a lot in common and that he basically would be on my side. And I was also shocked that I guess that Todd voted for me as well, because I thought he would be a fan of things that are not conservative or not conventional, you know, so.
I guess you're also aware of that pressure, though. You had to choose two people, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you decide?
What I decided on was how to make the house more fun. So I basically chose the people that were least exciting and least involved in the house. But it doesn't matter. I hope it keeps on being really fun in there. And if it's fun for everybody, then great.
Now, I have to say, the exhibitionism was a word that was thrown around. Do you feel that you're an exhibitionist?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's have a look now at some of your finest performances to date.
Oh, my God.
Well, the ones we can show on television anyway.
I just walked in the other room and Andy was nude and I shit my pants.
Now, you realise, of course, there are people all over the nation who think you actually have pixelated dots all over your private regions.
What can I do?
I don't know. Now, we have got you after the break, so stay with us. There's lots more with Andy, with Big Brother. Thank you. It's fun.
Come on, Pete. Give me those lips. Come on. Come on. Can we get some vodka now?
Is it bossy, or are you just a leader? Who knows?
A bit of everything, I think.
Well, you know someone who could possibly shed some light on it, and I'm prefacing this with a time limit. Thank you, Damon. You can smooch for 4 seconds. Damon, husband of Andy, come on down and say hello. It does bring to mind the song, What About Me, but let's not worry about that. Damon, are you unplugged?
I am.
Bit Nirvana there, are you? All right. You overly excited? Do you want me to fix it up for you?
Yeah.
Can you speak? Because it's going to be a very boring interview if you can't.
That's broken, right?
Should we be watching this? It looks pretty personal.
No, it's all right.
All right, just speak anyway. Stop looking like that. Look at me, look at me. Now, how are you feeling, Damon?
Really happy. Very happy.
Are you?
I mean, I've got the best deal out of all of this, I think, so.
Do you think the time was hard for Damon these last 2 weeks?
I was hoping it wasn't, because he would be watching me 24 hours on the net.
Yes.
So.
I believe he was too. Damon, can I ask you the question that is... Damon, I must ask you the question that is on all of Australia's lips. Do you have a matching outfit?
No, I don't. No,
All right. So does life get back to normal tonight?
No.
Will it ever be normal again?
Hope not.
Have you seen a side of Andy that you didn't know existed?
I knew that existed and I love it.
So you'll be, what, installing video cameras in your home?
Pardon? Oh,
Maybe.
I basically spend my life watching Andy, quite literally, and I absolutely love it. So.
Did you in any way curb your behaviour knowing that Damon would be watching?
No, I think I went overboard and make sure that he had some fun watching.
Oh, really? So we've produced this show entirely for Damon. Is that correct? I hope you did have a good time. Now, what do you think tomorrow's going to hold for you? Will you be sad? How will you feel?
I'm going to be sad because I'm going to miss people from the house. I've been living with them 24/7. And it might not seem for everybody, like I don't know if they showed this or not, but it doesn't seem like I was there for 2 weeks. It seems like I was there for like three years almost, you know, like 3 months. I don't even know. It's just, I'm so intimate with so many of the people there. And I'm going to miss them, you know, and I'm a little bit disappointed because people were curbing their behaviors and they shouldn't, you know. You should just be yourself and be happy with who you are and not think, oh, I'm not going to do this because there's a camera behind this wall, you know. It's just kind of let it go, you know.
Did you feel at all rejected, particularly, for example, in the Gordon scenario?
Yes.
You
Yes,
did feel
definitely.
rejected?
Yeah.
Why do you think he didn't want to go ahead with you?
I think he might be a bit concerned about his girlfriend, even though he says that they have a semi-open relationship. Or maybe he just wasn't interested in me. But I
Oh,
don't know.
well, most of Australia was interested in you, I can assure you, and still is. Let's have a look now at Andy with the hot stuff that went on in the Big Brother house.
Oh, God.
Thought that you'd open up to me, boy, was I so wrong. Now what we have is almost over. But how can I make you see what you've got to lose? You'll never have again, not ever. I thought that one day you'd finally change. Are you strong enough to hold on, baby? You've got to believe that I'll walk away. If you're real to me, I might let you kiss me.
I'm starting to get the house for Christina as well.
Baby, you will never find another. Kiss me.
It's pretty sad. I'm starting to get the house for everybody in the house.
Just be real to me.
Andy, personally, I don't know how you survived 2 weeks in such a constantly, well, shall we say, and I mean this intellectually, stimulated state. How are you feeling now? I mean, do you think that perhaps made you a bit more bossy than usual?
Oh, yes.
It did?
Yes, it did.
So you were a little frustrated in there?
There were days that I would wake up and I'd be so annoyed at Gordon that I'd be basically needed to swim for like half an hour before I actually cooled down and could get on with my day without bashing anyone in.
Well, thank you for that. After the break, we have the 11 special Big Brother questions that we're going to ask Andy. See you then. Okay, let's sit down. I guess you two have never done that in front of quite so many people before. Would that be correct?
We
Is
don't
this your
care
big-
about each other. If
Oh,
it's
do
in front
you?
of each other, we're happy.
I was feeling a little like that was a threesome just then, but I guess that's Gordon's definition. Oh, thanks, Andy. Now tell me, Andy, is there anything that you wish you had done in the house that you did not do? Oh, well, actually, other than that, is there anything in the house?
I wish we had more fun nights. It was kind of sad that everybody needed alcohol to have fun.
Yeah.
And I wish we had more fun nights without alcohol as we had the nights with alcohol. So basically, I wish everybody was a bit more laid back and relaxed and wanting to party as opposed to just wanting to drink.
Are you proud of who you were in the house?
Yes.
No regrets?
No regrets.
Terrific. Okay. All right. Here are our questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? First question. First question. What did you miss the most inside the house? Just a quick answer.
Damon.
Damon. Correct. Who was your favourite person within the house? Prior to seeing who nominated you.
Can I say two people?
Yes.
Gordon, Sarah Marie. Definitely.
Who was your least favourite?
Shauna.
Shauna. Who had the most annoying habit?
Habit? I think Blair.
And what was the habit?
Japta! Kept going like that every 5 seconds. It was really annoying.
Maybe it's a physical problem he's got.
I know, whatever.
Who was the person you could most fall in love with?
Gordon. I was tempted there for a second, but maybe.
How do you think Gordon's girlfriend would feel hearing that?
I actually said, went to the diary room one day and had a speech to her in case they didn't air it or they sent it to her, whatever, saying that I don't want to steal her boyfriend and I'd be happy with a threesome, but I don't know what's going to happen.
All right. Who was the funniest person in the house?
I think Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Teddy Bear Ben.
He was the funniest. He was always making jokes and he was always ready to have a laugh, never took anything seriously, and he also had a lot of interesting things to say, you know? It wasn't...
So why didn't you fall in love with Ben?
He's not my type.
He's not your type?
No.
You like that half hairdo look, do you?
No, I like the Scandinavian look.
Oh, what a surprise. Who was the laziest person in the house?
Oh, I don't know. Can't think. I don't know. Maybe Sarah Marie, but I love Sarah. I didn't see her as particularly lazy because she never asked me stuff, but maybe she asked people stuff. You know?
All right. Now, well, we've got your greatest regret, but you don't have anything. What are you proudest of, do you think?
From the house?
Yeah.
Being myself. But I'm always proud of that. It wasn't different being in the house or being out.
Oh, good on you. All right. Who will be out next week?
I think Sarah Marie.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. And who do you think will win?
No idea. I would hope Gordon would win because he has brains enough to do something useful with the money and with the fame.
All right, so you're hoping it's Gordon.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for being so fabulous here with us tonight. Now, in an effort to say thank you and to bring more joy into your home, because you did say that you would like some home videos, although I do think there'll be a fairly limited audience for them. We've got this Sony Supercam, especially for you two. I think it's a Digi 8. It's a digital 8, which means that your resolutions will just be fabulous. And we also have, although that's the box, but we also have a Sony PlayStation 2. Not that you will ever get to play with it. I really want to thank you for being so... I must say I was a bit scared when I read Andy and I thought, oh my God, imagine if she's got the whip, she's going to get me, but there you go. Beautiful. Now the prizes do not stop there. We've been so amazed by the lengths people are prepared to go to support their favourite housemate. We've created a special reward. Across the series, Big Brother will be watching our live audience to choose the best dressed individual or group. And they will win a fantastic Sony Best Fan in the House prize. And the package includes a plasma television screen valued at $14,000, just like these ones on stage, plus a home cinema package and a QS Series DVD CD player. Now that is worth dressing up for. Well, that is it for Big Brother's first eviction show. But the pressure is still on the housemates. First job of the week, they must nominate 3 more for eviction next Sunday. I will be back on Thursday night with Big Brother Uncut, and Andy will be with me. And of course, the daily shows will start again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We'll leave you with a very special performance now from Denny Hines, dedicated to Andy. Please welcome Denny with It's All Right. Well done. Well done. It's all right. I know where to start. Let me guide you through. It's all right. I don't have time to take it slow. Count 1, 2, 3, and here we go. I can tell how you're feeling, I know what you like. Don't you be afraid, and don't be shy. I see what you want shining in your eyes. I can feel the pain that you're trying. Where is she? You that I want inside. It's alright. Touch you in this dark. Bring me closer to you. The hardest part. It's alright. Touch me in the dark. The hardest part. Just one night of passion is the game. What I want and you won't understand. Don't have to pretend that this is real love. Just do as I say and that's enough. Don't you be afraid, baby, don't be shy. 'Cause I see what you want shining in your eyes. I can feel the heat that she's trying to hide. But that's the part of you that she wants inside. It's alright. I know where to start. Through the hardest part. Oh, alright. Touch me in the dark.
you very